So you've always said to me, and we kind of had conversations about this, that you, coming from an aircraft background, which you had, like when do you know that you got a fuel problem? You have a fuel problem when your boat quits on you.
That's right.
Shortly after you left the dock, which is it's always seems to be when this ugly monster arrives.
In here, we are giving we give the opportunity or the availability for remote warning in operation, which is very important because as you're cruising, these things don't happen often. But when they do, they get you, and you don't know what happened, why the engine shut down. We give you a warning why.
So Andy, take me through let's do a little scenario. So I've got this in my engine compartment, and we've installed it. You helped me on the phone and told me all the stuff I need to do, and helped me get all that together. But I'm leaving the dock, and all of a sudden, I don't know it yet, but I've got a fuel problem.
Right.
So how is the system going to tell me that I've got a fuel issue that's going to warn me before I have it, correct?
Sure. Well, over here, we have, just to show you what the normal warning panel looks like. This is a normal warning panel. So the panel has, when your filter starts to clog, a check filter light. It also has a check water light, and it has an audible alarm that you're going to hear. It says, do something soon, or you're going to lose your engine. So in this situation, you leave the dock, you get the alarm, your motor's still running, you're going to flip the switch up, and we'll do that on the bigger one, but you're going to flip the switch up, and what that's going to do is going to drive the actuator, this actuator right here. This is not a live unit, and we can do this.
So you're monitoring vacuum pressure all the time?
That's there for the owner as he does his engine checks to see if the vacuum is increasing.
Okay.
And that's important because it's increasing. It says your filter's starting to clog.
So when my filter is clogging and it increases, all of a sudden at what point it's going to alarm?
It's about 6 or 7 inches of vacuum.
6 or 7 inches of vacuum. So at that point, I get an audible alarm?
Yep, you're going to get an alarm in the cockpit that says, hey, check filter.
Okay.
So at that point, you know my filter's starting to clog. So you'll flip the switch. This actuator will start to turn. It'll take filter 1 offline and put a clean filter online.
And automatically, without me having to go to the engine room?
Right, it's remotely, yes.
That's fantastic.